Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I figured it out. We just need to hold the bag of holding, or we need to hold on to Hexat for a little bit until she decides to let me hold on to her bag of holding, which she will give me. Then we'll kick her. Took a little bit of research, and people aren't very clear. It's like so many of the posts that I read about that, they seem to think that like just be clear, okay? I don't know how else to put it. They're like, oh well, they talk about a lot of random stuff that happens in the quest and everything. I'm like, looking for a specific answer. When and where do you get the bag? Because I thought she would just have it in her inventory, but she doesn't. But it turns out that she will ask you to hold on to it, and then we can kick her. So,
It's just like I thought it would be. Helping
and
others and
there's
doing
her level
good
up.
things.
Okay, Airy, level 4 and 5 priest spells. So, let's put protection from evil radius in there. I don't need physical mirror because that'll reflect arrows back, which includes acid arrow. But I think, oh man, we got some good choices. We just don't have very many of them, unfortunately. Let's go mass cure for the moment. Seems good.
Fine.
And let's go ahead and rest.
I've a favor
Here
I
we go.
must ask you.
Sure.
I need you to hold on to this for me.
Sure.
This was Dragomir's. You should be. My
Okay.
life is
Don't care.
literally in your hands now.
Oh, thank God. We have a bag of holding now. What I did find out is if you take this empty casket out, it weighs a quintillion pounds, and you cannot pick it up and put it back into the bag of holding, so it has to stay in there. So now that we have her bag of holding, you can just piss off. That is going to make such a huge difference.
You would have me leave?
Yep.
I have meant when
Nope.
you change your mind.
Get out of here.
And you will.
I will not.
You know where to find me.
All right. Thank God. I no longer need the mace +1. Swords can go. Mace, I think we stole. Yeah. We could sell that soon enough. Battle axe +2 can go. Okay.
It will be done.
Yes?
I would really like to go see Realis, Thalic. We could at least talk to her, if it isn't too much trouble for Uncle Quail's sake. Okay. We can go.
Very well.
That was in the Bridge District. And we could also start doing the murder quest as well. How much experience are we at? If I remember right, I think the experience range to go pick up Air Delise, people suggest 1.2 million, so basically level 12, which we're not far from.
Indeed.
And then we'll come back and we'll talk to old Rampa. I think there's something in this building too that we need to find.
If you insist.
It's just like I thought it would
Pleasure
be.
to meet you.
Helping others and doing good things.
A fair eve to ye, sir. A troop of players is just beginning its next performance. If you wish to partake, we ask you donate 5 gold for a ticket. But it is not required. Would you like to purchase a ticket then? Yeah, let me see this play of yours.
Simple enough.
This might be one of my second favorite cinematic or cutscene in the game, and I truly love the voice actress that plays the female on stage here. I could listen to her talk all day long.
Oh, your lover has abandoned thee, sweet Lunesia. You have only one option left. Turnest thou to me, and let us be wed at last.
No, Kirinaldo, I cannot. Oh, Rodrigo, Rodrigo, my fair love, where hast thou gone?
Here I am. Here I am, my, sweetums.
Old Biff the Understudy. Now, from what I understand, and I've never had this happen, is that Biff the Understudy will appear in, I think, Baldur's Gate 1 if an important quest character dies or something bugs out and they need to be replaced by someone. Apparently, Biff the Understudy shows up. Never had it happen. Don't know if it's true, but it's kind of cool. And if that is true, this is a little tip of the hat to him. I love this.
Yes, Rodrigo, Rodrigo, it is thee at long last. But where have...
I've been, across the sea, my fair one. Yes, that's it. Across the sea, and,
Say, that's not the actor they had last time.
and perhaps on the new lands, my lord?
yes, that's it. On the new lands. Yes,
Where's the actor that was here last time? Ugh.
This is terrible, awful. But is it Rodrigo? No, no, how can this be?
well, you should be, so, confused? It is confused, right?
It is baffled, baffled.
I love her. I love her so much.
Baffled, yes. Well, you should look so baffled, my lord. Kirinaldo. 'Twas you who...
Oh, terrible. Get him off the stage.
who, which that, in a way...
Arranged for me to be shipped across the sea.
Huh? What's that?
Yes, you are correct, Rodrigo. 'Twas I that arranged for thy trip across the great ocean. 'Twas, truly fiendish of me, but how did thy ever come to return so quickly?
I forget. I'm just the understudy.
Mary's Bane! I refuse to watch this!
I agree. Boo! Boo!
Boo! Boo, that's awful! Terrible!
Oh dear.
Poor Biff. He tried his best.
I am sorry, good folk of the audience. As you can see, things are not quite right with our troop due to circumstances beyond our control.
Oh, good. For a moment there, I thought this was a legitimate effort being put forth. We don't get many playhouses here, and I was beginning to see why.
I beg of you, good people, come back another day when we have restored matters. We shall prove to you then that the Sigil troop is worthy of your attention and coin. And we shall do so for free, of course.
Now, to my understanding, that this is actually pronounced sigil, not sigil. I've looked that up, and the general consensus is that it's sigil. And we'll see that once we get to Planescape Torment.
And one final odd request, good folk. If you or another knows of those who are skilled in the arts of sword and adventure, do send them to speak to me. It is a matter of utmost urgency. Tell them to come and speak to I, Realis Shy. Until then, I apologize again and bid you a fair evening.
You can't be serious.
That was actually an appropriate response for from Lilikor. Oh man, I didn't know Nalia had an interjection there. Minsk's interjection at that is the best. He is enjoying the hell out of that show.
Fine.
Good old Minsk. Lunesia, I wish I could take you with me.
Salutations.
No, we don't get to hear her talk.
Hello. I am afraid if you are looking for a refund for tonight's performance, I can only tell you to come back when our troop is not in such disarray.
Oh, we're not here to. It is we've come to help you if we can. My uncle, well, he's not really my uncle. He seems to know you and asked me to come see you. Then you certainly are welcome here amongst us, dear child. But I'm afraid you have met me at somewhat of a loss. Who is this uncle you speak of? Quail. His name's Quail. He raised me in the circus. Ah, yes, the young illusionist gnome. I heard he had come to this city, but I had not expected him to reply to my letters so quickly. How does he fare, dear elf? The young? You must have known him a long time ago, then. Quail is fine. He's running the circus here in the city and asked us to come when he received your letter. If this is so, then yon gnome has done far more than I thought possible. More than a fair return for a long time I aided him in Sigil. Will you help me? Will you help me, child? It's so hard to say Sigil. I'm so naturally wanting to go towards Sigil. But I'm going to go with Sigil. It's more up to Thalic, really, ma'am. I've been traveling with him, and he's the one with the experience to help you. Maybe you could tell us what's wrong? You must hear our story, then. One of our actors, Herr Delise, has been kidnapped by a wizard native to the city. He's made no effort to negotiate with us. The wizard's greed may have called him to a sight of Herr Delise' beloved gem. Oh my God! The wizard's greed may have called him at the sight of Herr Delise's beloved gem, something our sparrow would not gladly surrender. So the wizard has stolen both away, and there was nothing we could do. I would ask that you return our sparrow and his gem to us both, by whatever means possible. Okay, well, why did you not contact the city guard about this? I'm unsure of your particular customs, but it has never been the Sigil's fortune to be treated fairly by many city authorities that we've come across. As well, though Herr Delise might be released, would the gem be returned? The wizard could say it is his, and we could offer no proof to the contrary. No, we must have our brother and his gem both safely returned, with no questions asked of us due to our strangeness. This is the best way. Well, tell me who this wizard is, then, and where I can find him. His name is Mecrath, I believe. I know that his lair can be accessed through the city sewers, though where exactly it lies is a mystery. Very well. I shall do as you ask, Realis. Fly then. Fetch our brother away from his captor however you might, and return to us soon. My prayers go with you, my good man. I'm pleased you're willing to help her. If I remember right, we should be able to enter the sewers in the Temple District. From there, we could track down the wizard Mekrath. Can we loot these?
It will be done.
I'm gonna get my 5 gold back. Ah, there we go. And then some. Biff, my man. I tried. I really, really tried. Stop crying. Man up. Let's move on. Oh, wait. We need to go back to the Copper Cornet. I forgot to do that. We need to go pay Mr. Linus a visit.
Very well. Indeed.
You sell potions, or was it like fish? I think you sell
My
fish.
prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
You there. Desire your freshest fish in all of Athkatla? I swear to you that there is no less sewage in the water here than over in the docks. Fewer bodies, too, till lately. Sewage, eh? Isn't that bad for the fish? I don't let any of your book learning crap tell you different. Some fish is supposed to have a brownish tinge. Oh, God. Part of the local charm? Not in the docks, of course, just here. Oh, well, of course. What about the bodies in the water? We used to get only a few bodies a week in the water, but now, betwixt thieves and thieves' war and this nasty skinning business, the numbers have increased. Skinning business? That's what I said. Some fool's been robbing folks more than their lives. He's been swiping their skin as well. Go figure. Do you have any idea why someone might do such a thing? Beats me. Check with that Aegisfield fellow. He's the army fool who's investigating the affair. Nice guy. Kinda stupid. He hasn't solved it yet, you see.
How can I help?
You finally found a trap.
I can.
Congratulations.
If you insist.
I'm checking in here real quick because I do believe that there was something in here, maybe? The one magic missile. Take that.
Simple enough.
Glad to be of assistance.
Oh, come on, woman. Ugh. Man, it feels bad having to burn potions for that. A horn. I think this is a horn you could upgrade. I think. Summons a 5th level warrior once per day. I do think that could be upgraded. I really think that could be upgraded.
It will be done.
Okay.
Very well.
On to the Copper
Indeed.
Hornet. Go pay Mr. Linus a visit.
You know what? Long time ago? Yeah, I was like a moonblade.
Were you?
If you insist. Simple enough.
Everybody get in here. Jesus.
What is it now?
Always willing to try.
Very well.
I need a swig of some strong
Oh.
dwarven
Me
ale.
pardons. I thought you were that bloody ghost again. Your name wouldn't be Linus, would it? Well, yes it is. How did you know that? I've been sent by the ghost of a little boy you murdered to retrieve his stuffed bear. No, I'm here to avenge the murder of a... You know what? Okay, hang on. This, if I... Like, here's the one I naturally go to. I'm here to avenge the murder of a little boy thief. But yet we wouldn't let Animan avenge his sister? That seems hypocritical. But we're all a little hypocritical, I guess. Let's try to stay on track. Because I'm going to kill this guy, no matter what. I've been sent by the ghost of a little boy you murdered to retrieve his stuffed bear. Hand it over now. You're here to retrieve the bear? I think I have it right here somewhere. Let me take a look. Ah, here it is. Give that to the little bloody bastard and tell him to stay away from me. Oh, God. No, you don't deserve to live. Well, we're going to be hypocrites.
Yes.
Face me and despair.
Now, maybe we could justify this. Now that I think of it, maybe we could justify it because he did admit to it. We had evidence. We know that he did it.
Without ye bothering me.
So maybe we could justify it.
Bad enough without ye bothering me.
You guys want to land those hits?
That'll leave a mark.
All right. So we got the bear. And
It
in
will be
here,
done.
I think you could get
Very well.
more gloves of
certainly try.
pickpocketing. Wait, that's just pickpocketing. It's not traps. Oh, Nalia, you are just the fucking worst.
Of course.
Oh, God, I don't know how much more of this I can take.
What is your will? What indeed?
As usual, you won't be able to force that open. Maybe... And you still have the potion of perception going too. But that's not for open locks, is it? It is. Terrible.
If you insist.
No. This had the
Speak simple
I'm
enough.
thinking of the gloves of pickpocket. That's what I'm thinking of.
Give me a task. Yes. Fine. It will be done.
Oh, he's not there yet. Yes, he is. I thought he was here only at night.
Who are you?
Mama, do you know where little man is? Do you have him? Yes, you can have your bear now. You can go to sleep. You have him. You have him. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. I can go to sleep now. Thank you. There you go, my man. Rest in peace. Oh, we're still quite a ways off from 12. But we're going to head back to the Bridge District.
Very well.
And we're going to start looking into these murders. You know, I have not continued on the Thieves quest yet. We'll do these. I'm overthinking.
Miserable ragamuffins.
Who's that? Who's poking around old Grandpa? What's you want? Get her off. Agefield sending you. I ain't stole nothing. Easy, old timer. I just want to talk to you about the local murders. I ain't done it. Wasn't me, I swears. You ain't taking me to no guardhouse. Walls are bad. I'm not from the guards. I just want to ask you a few things. Not from the guards? Okay, then I'll talk to you. They treat me bad sometimes. I just wants to sleep. What do you want? I want you to tell me what you know of the murders here. Nothing. Not a thing. Nothing? Not a thing? Well, the guards thought you might. Don't know nothing. Guards kept us away. They know all I know. That's that. But I got something they don't. I got what they don't. They be blind, but I saw it, and now it's mine. But what did you get, Rampa? What did you find? Not telling. You want? You gotta buy. I found it right near your body. It's mine. You gotta pay 100. You gotta pay 100 gold. No, I don't have that much gold. No? Then you can pay half. Give me 40 gold. Alright, here's 40 gold. It's not human flesh. Don't you think it is, because it's not. It's leather. But it's not human flesh, I tell you. Them bodies be flayed and have none. But this ain't theirs. Alright, well thank you, Grandpa. I'll be going now. You good. You good and go. Take that leather because it's not human flesh. That is different. You go dance now. Oh god, these people and the way they talk.
What is your
I really get... The more I read the vernacular of some of these people, the more frustrated I get with it. Alright. I was able to get a piece of strange leather from a beggar named Rampa who claimed that it was not human flesh. He found it near one of the victims, however, and suggested that I speak to the seller that buys, which I assume means a merchant, to find out exactly what it is. Talk to old... I think it's this guy.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
I wish to know if you can identify this piece of leather. It's a little odd. Let me see. Looks quite thick indeed. Very rare, but I've seen it before. This is elephant hide. Good for strong armor, but I rarely see it. Elephant hide? Where would someone get such leather? The obvious answer would be from an elephant. No, you're not in the joking mood, are you? Well, there are perhaps few places one might get such hide. A tanner might see such hide on occasion, though it would be rare. Might be difficult to work with as well. I do not hear about such things all that often. If you want to know more, you might speak to an actual tanner. There's one not far from here in the houses to the south. Rajik, if I remember his name. There's also a circus in town. I don't know if they have elephants, but Animal Tamer would certainly have seen some in the past. Do you need anything else? Nope.
Have a look at my
What do you
wares.
sell?
I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
I don't think he sells much. Yeah, nothing. Although, I will sell that potion of strength. I don't think I need this potion of insulation either. This Hill Giant strength potion could go. Okay. Ooh. The estate of Farad.
If you insist.
I'm sorry I am closed at the moment. Come back when I have replenished my stock.
Why are you closed? You hiding something, are you? No. I mean, that's just, come on. Come on. Can I ask you a few questions about the local murders? The guards have already canvassed the neighborhood. So if you want anything, go talk to them. I don't know who or what you are. Though I'm not talking to you. I think you should. There was elephant hide found at the scene of the killing. Elephant hide? Your point being? I have several clients that like such exotics. It makes fine armor, even if it is expensive and rare. No. If that is the extent of your evidence, you have nothing more to say. Then you have nothing more to say. I'm a respected businessman. And if common sense will not keep you away, then I'll have the guards force you. Leave. I'll be back. This is not over. Then I'll have armed guards waiting. Go.
Simple enough.
While we're here...
I'll help however I can.
We're gonna go talk to a man dressed in red. C.
Explain your intent and make it good.
What do you want, friend? Can you not see I'm busy here? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'll wait at the graveyard then. I think you visit there occasionally? What? Alright then, what does he want? What are you trying to pull here? I know you've been up to in the graveyard. Let's talk, shall we? What? What did that little weasel tell you? I knew I shouldn't trust him. I had no choice. Them or me. So you've been kidnapping people and dumping them. That's monstrous. Pays the bills. If you want in, I'll cut you a slice. I'm sure we could work something out. Boy, he's just quick to trust, isn't he? Either that or I'm a fool to trust that and set myself up to be stabbed in the back. No, I don't think that's an option. Your plot is uncovered, and only a fool will join. And only a fool will cross my partners. Damn, they're gonna kill me. You don't want to know what you've done to me. Open the door, boys. We gotta get in. I gotta get in. Let's get a recitation. Just a quick buff.
Manus potentis.
What can I do?
So we're gonna use her buffs because they don't last as long as enemies.
Kill that over there.
It will be done.
I'm sorry, I don't know how he found out. That ain't why we're mad, you little rock-gnawing fool. You were supposed to kill them sacks, not dump them. I couldn't. I can't stand the sight of blood. So drown them. Whack them with a stick. I don't care. What kind of... We have to go, Committus. We got company. Not before I kill this little rat stink. Not before. Gentlemen, I think not.
Very well. Indeed.
I'll hurt you if I have to. I won't let my friends be hurt.
Kill, kill, kill. Yeah, cool.
If you insist. Simple enough.
Am I needed? It's almost beneath me.
What's fine?
Stand where you're at, peasant.
Who's there? What do you vermin wish now? The guard will hear of this outrage. You're not my captors. Who are you? I demand to be freed. Of course, I'll release your bonds at once. Well, I thank you then. I've been in this place too long. No doubt my ransom was on the way. But I begin to doubt that they would have released me. You were probably very... actually, they've killed others, buried them alive. If a cruel, if bloodless death. And you've saved me from a grim fate indeed. I have nothing of value on me to repay your kindness, I'm afraid. I offer my sincere thanks, however, and my descendants are in your debt. Farewell. Wow. Way to pass the buck.
It will be done.
Good lord. I am just getting obsessed with that 1.2 million. Senses of the cat, +5 versus missile attacks. Give that to Animan. -12 versus missile, that's nice.
Is that all? I'd hoped for more. I will do what I can.
Very well.
Okay. We will go ahead and end it here. and we'll pick it up in the next one. So thank you all for watching, and as always, if you have any comments, suggestions, anything, hit me up in the comment section below. And yeah, hope to see everyone in the next episode.